There's gonna be some weird editing going on when I actually edit this. So, Jack is kind of fused with his chair right now. That's a bit weird. So yeah, we can get more than one captain for our ship, and I wanted to show the other two options we had for it. Jack is kind of the weirdest one, because it's the only one that I feel like isn't kind of relevant to a guild. Other than the fact that he's in town. I guess militia is associated with the town. But we can get Jorgen from the monastery. And we can get Torloff from the mercenary farm. But either way, we can get any of them for any guild, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But for thematic reasons, I figured I'd pick up Jack with the Paladin and Torloff with the Dragon Hunter.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Arad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out.
I don't think you can captain the ship anymore because you have become an armchair. But yes. Vassar, you beat me to the joke. I was actually going to say that in this bit here once the dialogue was over. But you beat me to the punch. So let's get back to town. Well, I don't think any of them are the canon captains because none of them show up in Gothic 3, so it doesn't really matter. But frankly, I think Torloff's is the most ridiculous.
I never knew that.
Because he basically coerces you into killing all the paladins in the valley, which is the only thing really stopping the orcs from sweeping over the land. So he pretty much has you wipe out Corinus for the sake of just getting the hell off of it. It was a bit ridiculous. I walked right past Brian.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, shit. Thanks, Blake. Or Bathory's Gravelands for gifting a sub. Much obliged. Black Secret, Arkelos will happen someday. I'm not in a hurry because I'm gonna need a break from Gothic after this. Well, given that Corinus is barely mentioned in Gothic 3,
Hey,
I think it's hard to interpret any of that, but whatever, boats your float.
Hey. I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I've put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
True. But they also could have just won by virtue of the fact that Garand is a terrible captain and Lord Hagen has his head so far up his ass he probably couldn't even see the orcs coming. So, we can get Brian to agree to... let me just... Whatever. We can get Brian to agree to take over the lighthouse. Now, the interesting thing about this is if you start this and get Jack, or like get all this going, and then go get a different captain, all the process of Brian taking over the lighthouse will happen, but then at the last second, Brian will be like, nah, I decided to stay in town, and Jack will be like, nah, I decided to stay in the lighthouse. I'd also like to point out that I think fashioning the lighthouse into a smithy would be a pretty lousy idea. I mean, who wants to make a smithy all the way up here? And if it ever needs to become a lighthouse again, well, you're kind of an asshole. Or, I guess there's no reason why a smithy and a lighthouse can't be here at the same time. Hell, that's how they did it in Valleya, Tale of a Warrior. Oh my god, Otis, why are you destroying the walls? I have my dog down here. Because I don't trust him upstairs for this long. And he's literally throwing his toys against the wall. So, Brian's just sat up here. Yeah, how would you put your forge all the way up there? You have to walk all the way up the spiral staircase just to forge something.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that. Do you still need me?
Be my captain.
Oh, Captain, my
I've
captain.
sailed the 7 seas, my lad. But never before have I been captain of a ship.
I know nothing about navigation. You're going to have to do that.
I shall give it my best. So, show me your ship and your crew. Do you know then where you're headed? I mean, do you have a nautical chart?
Wait for me at the harbor. Don't worry about the rest.
If you say so.
So apparently, even though Jack is the oldest one we can get, he's actually the least experienced because he's never captained a ship. Yeah, I wondered about that too. I forgot he said that because I almost never take Jack. Yeah, I keep hearing that too, Val, and it doesn't make any sense because he doesn't recognize you and doesn't mention having come with a ship. I need to learn picking pockets to do this bit. So, might as well learn it now. We're going to need to learn how to pick pockets in order to do the bit for Torloff, and that's yet another reason why I don't really do his way. There's a ridiculous set of requirements just to get him to join you. I guess technically we don't, but that's kind of the canon way of doing it. Could just murder the guy who carries it, but does that work? Whatever. We're gonna do it this way. Okay. I thought I'd have more strength by now, but... Alright, well fuck it. We're not gonna do it that way then. For the record, I basically have no intention of finishing the game with either of these guilds. But I may, in the final video, edit in some of the bits that are different. Hey, how long this walk is, I have no hasty herrings or nothing. Bag of Doritos, what flavor? I thought about starting the stream with a toast for those about to enter the new year, but it's 10 a.m. and that doesn't seem appropriate. Wow, loading screens are taking their time today. So, here's where things get real fucky. Oh, there you go. I used to like the Cool Ranch better, but I feel like the flavor's been made worse over the years.
I never knew that.
Texas barbecue Pringles, never heard of them. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of barbecue flavored snacks. I don't find them to be all too exciting. I don't know how to pronounce your name on YouTube, sorry, because can't read Russian, but I am from the United States. If my accent didn't make that clear.
Can't believe that.
Mandarins, good for you.
I agree with you completely.
I'm not doing a kill everyone ending. No, if I was from Canada, if I was from Canada, I'd be saying A after every sentence. Oh, just wait for it, Blake. Well now. Sergey, okay. Well, welcome and Happy New Year. Oh yeah, we never grabbed all this stuff, but... Canonanda?
Where did you pick that up then?
Canyanda?
That's the first time.
I went the wrong way. He's actually downstairs. I live in the UK. Good for you.
What did you want in there?
Nothing. Yoink. Hopefully he's the only one who noticed. Now here's the tricky bit. We're not really allowed... I guess we are allowed down here. So this is the feller. This guy actually has... basically describes his job twice here.
What's your task?
My assignment is simple. I'm supposed to make sure that the orcs stay away more than 30 feet from the gate. If they try to break through the portcullis, I sound the alarm. That's all.
30 feet? How do you measure that? So they have a... I don't know, man. I'm not sure sounding the alarm. They're close enough that it'd be hard to really get everyone organized if they decide to make an assault. But anyway, normally you can pick this guy's pocket for his key, but let's see what he says.
What would one have to do to open the main gate?
For heaven's sake. Why would you want to know that?
Well, I'm worried about the safety of the castle.
So am I, all the time, believe me. And since I am such a faithful guardian, Garand has finally entrusted the key to the gate room to me. That's a great responsibility. I shall guard it well. I had to swear that to Garand. Yes, just imagine someone coming and simply pulling the lever to open the gate, and that rusty old steel grating getting jammed. Nobody could close the gate then. I mustn't think about what would happen next. It's a good thing no one knows that I have the key.
I feel like this guy was meant to be like an Andy Griffith type character with his, like, thick-tongued accent. His weird drawl. That's why he's such a bumbling idiot who tells us exactly what we need to do. Uh-oh. Le-yoink. It's good enough that he's far enough away that nobody else notices, but, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna pull this move, just bear in mind there's no going back. Hopefully the cutscene doesn't crash the game as it tends to. Son of a bitch. It crashed the game. Brilliant. Alright, so I don't think we can watch it. But good news is I have them backed up, so maybe we can watch it another way. Alright, so we're definitely gonna... I'm definitely gonna need to... Oh god, it's so loud. I'm definitely gonna need to edit this down for the last video because there's so much bull crap happening. The best part is I need to get all the way back there now. R.I.P. Paladins. You died as you lived. Completely useless.
I need a few things.
Skip it this time for safety. And all that happens is this guy actually died this time. Wow. Oh, they're going nuts. So the funny thing is, after that cutscene, this guy is usually standing upright because... Hello. Oh god. Holy moly. Because the script that kills him doesn't override his script for his animation of standing there with his arms crossed. But since he was already on the ground, since I knocked him down, he actually ended up dead. Yeah, you can loot him while he's standing upright. So that's the funny bit. It's so loud. Hello. Wow, we both got bugged out there. While everyone's getting busy dying, I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, this whole bit gets a bit jank. Hello. I'm gonna kill this idiot first. Holy smokes, there's a lot more of these than I thought. Wow! Well, that was fun. Try that again. Happy New Year, Shadow Fox. I don't understand how you say that, Vosser, because that's all permitted within the game mechanics. God, I forgot that YouTube doesn't have any of my permitted words yet, since I never streamed to it. For the record, I have basically zero intention of streaming to YouTube after this. This was just for the sake of this final video. Let's actually participate in the fights. Wow, those paladins felt like their job is done. Oh, they even got wargs. And there's Udar not doing a damn thing. Oh, God. I don't know why I made the same mistake twice. Oh, this is my life now. Alright, I forgot how shitty this is, because I never do this. Oh my god, I hate that bug. Yes, they all spawn in after the cutscene. They're not the orcs from outside coming in. So, what's our strategy here? We could just stand here and let them come to us. But they're not really going to do that, are they? Or, I mean, all the paladins are dying anyway. Yes, that is true. There's a lot of jank with the claw. That's hilarious. Maybe I should use that more strategically. Alright, let's fall back, funnel them in here. Well, there's one character who actually speaks after you do this, or has something to say about it, and that's what I want to show. If he survives. Good news is the wargs get distracted by the corpses, so you don't have to fight all them. No, the guards are doing something. They're dying. Brutus is still... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, come at me.
All right, you're in for it now.
Oh, shit. I hit one of the guards. That's how we do. Also, there was something in the opening little intro that I did. Oh, that's what you get. We can blame it on the orcs. Yep, I basically never used them over the course of the Dragon Hunter bit. But yeah, my opening video had something in it that I thought somebody would notice, but nobody did. Oh yeah, that's true, but Vatros gives you one freebie.
There are many rumors about you and Corinus. They say you were involved in the murder of innocent people. If that's truly the case, I can only warn you, son. Do not leave the path of balance and preservation of this world, or you will have to bear the consequences. Tell me, what can I do to help you?
Oh no, the chef! Not the chef.
How's the situation?
What a damned mess! Some bastard left the main gate open. Now we're nothing more than fodder for the wolves. When I get my hands on the traitor.
Whoever could have done that?
You've come from Corinus, haven't you? When all this is over, I shall return there. We're gonna make it.
Never change.
We'll bring the ore to Corinus and let them celebrate us.
I'm glad you're so confident in the face of everything around you.
Things I could tell you.
Garan isn't proactive about anything.
Traitor! I know for certain that it was you who opened the gate. You'll pay for that.
So Parzival has no chill, and actually is smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. I also think he's permanently hostile, so he's going to get up and attack us every time he sees us. Well, because Parzival never liked us to begin with.
Any news?
You mean apart from the fact that the orcs have invaded us?
Nah. Nobody else seems to really think much of the situation. Parzival's just a dick. That's just how he be. Yeah, he wants to attack again with his ass.
Traitor! You
And just repeat the same voice lines. Well, they're the only 2 left standing at this point. Actually, it would have been funny if Udar was still over there staring out into the void. So that's that. That's what we... Oh. I forgot to even talk to Torloff. Well, we preempted it, so... Hey-ho. That is true. If you take anything indoors, even if it's something dropped, they tend to regard it as stolen property.
He insisted he knew better. Nothing amazes me anymore.
Nothing amazes him anymore.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that? Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her.
Oh, don't you know.
If you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The Paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
Well, guess what I done without you even asking.
The gate to the castle in the Valley of Mines is open and jammed. There's nothing to keep the orcs from storming the castle now. The paladins in the castle have suffered some heavy losses against the orcs. It won't be long now, I guess, before the paladins from the city advance to the Valley of Mines to get their boys out of the castle.
That's pleasant news. So now there's nothing to prevent me from escaping from this accursed region.
Well, there wasn't to begin with, because we had other plans.
Now will you help
that
me
didn't
get to the island?
Require the
Oh yeah, you wanted to go to an island.
paladins to all get eviscerated.
I'll make you a suggestion. You pay me 2,500 gold coins, and I'll captain your ship. For that, I'll also teach you strength and dexterity wherever you want to go.
Well, even funnier than that, Val, is I'm going to show how we actually made the situation worse for Torloff's purposes.
All right.
He also costs
Here's
money.
gold.
Are you trying to fob me off with a few coins? First get the money, then we'll see.
He really does, because not only does he have us kill all the paladins in the valley, he's demanding, I forgot how much he said already, but more money than we have.
He never would have thought of that himself.
So screw him. But what I want to show, take a quick nap. Yeah, 2,000, I'm just shy. And he's not willing to haggle. So he's making sure Corinus is absolutely annihilated and fleecing me dry. 2,500. Well, screw him 500 more. So let's go back to the city and find out why his plan was even stupider than it sounded. And it already sounds pretty stupid. In fact, played out pretty stupidly.
Everybody knows by now. Now that's typical, isn't it?
Well, I think, Blake, is that he is probably really loyal to Lee and just has an extra firm hate boner for the Paladins. Well, if they're... Black Wolf.
Halt! A troublemaker like you can't be let into the upper end of the town.
What have I
Go to
done?
Lord Andre and settle the matter.
I don't know what the hell I did.
You listen to the wrong people.
Hello, Majidin. Happy New Year's. But Black Wolf, if they're anything like the orcs in Warhammer 40k, they reproduce by spores. And that's how I like to think of it. How would they know that in town? And nobody saw me kill him, so... Hello, Ruby Eye. Oh, there's nobody left to tell. Are they telepathic now? Yeah, it's a funny thing about the Warhammer 40,000 orcs is that they basically have to wipe out their nests with flamethrowers. Because when orcs die, they just release like a big old cloud of spores. And they collect in caves and stuff and start making more orcs. It's gross. Also, this is going to be weird. I guess luxury is that the people watching on YouTube see the pop-ups from the chat on Twitch. But not the other way around, so...
It is one thing if you brawl with the rabble in the harbor, but when you attack citizens or the king's soldiers, I must bring you to justice. If I let you get away with it, soon everyone here will do whatever he wishes. So, you will pay an appropriate penalty, and the matter will be forgotten.
How much?
50 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. So now it makes sense. It was when I hit him with a fire rain that it got reported.
I want to pay the penalty.
Good. I shall see to it that everyone in the city learns of it. That will restore your reputation to some degree.
I'm actually surprised he survived. The, Oh, let's show this!
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
I found the hideout of the Thieves Guild.
Where?
In the sewers below the city.
What? We have sealed off the sewers.
It looks like that didn't keep them from spreading out down there.
Have you hunted down the criminals?
I'm working on it.
All right. I shall give you a bit more time to fulfill your mission.
So, we can go down and take out the Thieves Guild, and obviously at this point joining the militia is out of the question. But the thieves are pretty high-level NPCs, so taking them out just to join the militia is a really tall order. And you could try and do it with a fire rain spell, but the thing is, the area of effect on that would kill people above ground, too. Oh, just you wait, Vasser. He says he's given us more time to finish the mission, but... So I've never actually done this. The only reason I knew about this is because of Val. But yes, if we report that we know their hideout, but don't go down and kill them right away. Well, they're still here. I don't know how long it takes. Yeah, that's another way to do it in Mordred. That's actually, I think, how most speedrunners do it. So it's still the quickest way to join the militia. Well, hey, to be fair, Black Wolf, if he doesn't trust you, because you're a newcomer, well, if you manage to pull that off, that means you're pretty devoted to the execution of the law in this town, so I would certainly trust you a bit more after that. They're still alive, so I'm not sure when Andre sends the hounds. Oh, well, I'm just basing it. I saw Lord Saradoc's speedrun way back in the day, and he used a Dragon Snapper. Yeah, I'm gonna try talking to Andre and see if he's like, "Oh, you took too long," which means his death squad goes down there while we got our back turned and takes about 5 seconds.
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
I'm working on it.
All right.
Don't seem to be working. Let's wait a few more days. Yeah, let's try waiting outside of town. That usually doesn't matter. Gothic isn't like some of the games like Morrowind. I know you couldn't just wait in town for things to advance.
I agree with you.
So it wouldn't progress if any of the stuff was like loaded in at the time.
That's not what I heard. Yeah, he really said that.
Anyway, we're gonna wait a few more days out here. Well, yeah, you might as well recruit him, because you know you ain't stopping him. Alright, back there. I don't know why I keep unequipping the teleport runes. When as a... Oh, the whole level. Interesting. That's a pain in the ass. That doesn't make sense. Are you sure? Val, that conversation started here, so... You're both degenerates. And this is actually fitting for how my first Gothic 1 walkthrough, I spent so much time trying to trigger things that, or do things that I'd never done before, so I didn't know how they worked. Because that sounds odd. That means this wouldn't be able to happen in Chapter 1. But I would think it would. But maybe you're right. The implication is that you didn't bother finishing off the Thieves Guild, and Andre got sick of waiting while you were gallivanting in the valley. Gallivanting. I would think so too, Vassar, but sometimes things are different. Nope, they're dead now. So, Ludabox is correct. And they have been massacred. What is this key? Does she have her own key, or is it just a second version of the key that Hannah gives us? I think that's a second copy of Hannah's key. So I thought there would be actual, like, militiamen down here. So you were still guildless when it happened, Val? It could be... No, that doesn't make sense either. I was going to say it could be talking to Lord Hagen, but you can't do that before you're a militiaman either. Maybe reloading the game works. I don't know.
About the Thieves Guild.
You can forget the business. I have sent a few men down into the sewers. The Thieves Guild is now merely a sad chapter in the history of this city.
Well, technically, there's a few of them left.
I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to him.
Oh yeah, I did want to talk to him anyway.
I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
How many people did you find?
All those who were still alive.
All? That was a grand deed.
I don't remember that bit. I never talked to Lord Andre after that. Alright, Ludabox says restarting the game will also trigger it, so that's probably how it do. Or reloading. Did I not try reloading? I thought I tried that. Maybe I didn't. Sometimes I think I've done things that I didn't. And that gets me in a lot of trouble.
In his wisdom did so.
Well, shit. But anyway, that's that. Lord Andre will massacre the Thieves Guild if you tell him about them, but don't do your job. That's not going to happen, Diego. I am not doing Gothic 3 again. The walkthrough was fine. Not great, but fine. And I just can't picture myself playing that game again. But anyway, so we can tell Lord Hagen about what happened in the valley. And Porloff's intention of getting the paladins to haul ass out of the city faster don't work out, because listen to what he says.
The dragons are dead.
I knew. Where is the ore?
The orcs.
We've been through this.
If a few ore, I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
The orcs have stormed the castle in the Valley of Mines.
By Innos, what exactly happened there?
Somehow the gate must have opened.
Somehow? How is that possible? There must have been a traitor in the castle.
What are you waiting for?
Now that the castle has been stormed, we need even more provisions. But that will not delay our departure for long.
So the implication there is that he's just going to take even longer to get to the valley, now that we've done that.
Nobody wants to know.
I'm not sure. I mean, Risen could work, because I showed off a mod way back in the day where they built a whole new island and everything. And nobody's really tried modding Risen to that degree, but I don't think using Gothic 3 as a basis is a good idea. I mentioned it before. I tried to write a novelization of the first two games, but it wasn't coming out very good. So, plus Piranha Bytes would never let me publish it. But anyway, that's that. So the only thing we have left is if I want to show the Stone Golem Cave, and it's not really a big deal. There's not much to it. I just want to show it off. There's one more thing I actually thought of showing with, while we're here. So we'll use this one. So let's get over there. Oh, recreating Gothic 3. My bad. I misunderstood. Well, to that end, I also want to mention that it's not going to happen in the near future, but I am going to start doing streams of Risen to get ready to do an eventual walkthrough for that, because that seems like the next logical step. I don't think I'm going to be doing a walkthrough for Risen 2 or 3, because they're kind of not worth it. Where was I going? Oh, Stone Golems. Black Wolf, you're not getting either of those things. Post-drug addict? Who's the drug addict? They did? I don't remember that. Or did they say I sounded like one because my mic was awful and I was tired all the time? And nowadays, my mic is less awful. So anyway, you hush. So I did show this cave in at least the Dragon Hunter, the final Dragon Hunter video, as we fast-forwarded through all of the what's-its, the dragon eggs. But in essence, wow, he just tanked that one thingamajig. In essence, this is one of the weirder caves, because the enemies in here... There's a bunch of disassembled stone golems. Oh god, forgot about you. Do you mind? So you can see them, you can actually highlight them with your weapons, but they're inanimate and don't take damage right now. They also don't say anything. There's nothing you can do with them. But you can give them a bonk, and they do their recoil animation. And it's very bizarre, because the first time I played this game and that happened, it scared the shit out of me. Oh, I'm locked on. There's a stone tablet here that I never used. Probably this one. Hello. There's a lot of loot in here, and you're probably wondering when those Stein Golems will do something. And actually, to that effect, I don't really have anything to deal with. Oh, yes I do. Oh, yes I do. Man, the goblins are annoying. This one's a bit of a bait. There's just a crawler warrior down there and no loot in that particular cave. Oh, yes. By the end of the day, we'll come to truly appreciate the stupid Army of Dankness spell. I think, yeah, you're right, that the fire lizards aren't as bad in Gothic 1. They absolutely destroy you in this game. We're just gonna save over these. They're not really important. Because basically I'm reloading this from... We've already gone to the island. And I have a save for that, so we're just gonna reload that when we're done. Left, 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 right, right, left. Left, left, right, right, left, left. Left,
say,
left.
Is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
I can't believe you'd say that to me, Ore Baron. How dare. So for those on YouTube who are wondering why that keeps popping up, that's a channel point reward that I added for people on Twitch. To say what, for people to say what they really think of me. You notice I go straight for this thing. Because these are, like, sort of inactive. Their AI is inactive until you walk over and they start to reassemble. But they are valid enemies. And the skeletons just go bananas on them. No, that's the only one I've set up for now. Yeah, because I realized the lightning spell does so little damage to these things that it would be kind of a nightmare to try and use it, so... I brought friends. Oh, another stone tablet. Where'd my skeletons go? You asses. Bit overkill, but hey. Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to show. Left. I lost count. Right, left, left, right, left. Right, left, left, right, left, right. Fells Golem? Shoot, they're gonna have despawned. But yeah, so they're, when they activate, Oh, hello. That startled me. Okay, so no, they're still here. So yeah, they show up as Stein Golem because they must be unique, and their name didn't get translated. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But overall, there's a few stone tablets in here. One was life energy. This other one is another life energy. So 10 free hit points if you decide to take on this cave, and that's about it. Other than that, some money. This feller, Mason Chain. I never understood why this is called a Mason Chain, because it clearly ain't got no chain involved. It is unchained. So yeah, that's it. The other thing I want to show is one part of the harbor, or somewhere around the harbor, that I don't think I've shown yet. There's not much to see, but it's kind of cool. I don't know, because I think Mason Chain is sort of like another term for what we would call a flail, which is, you know, it's got the handle with the ball on the end of the chain. It basically looks like a mace where you added a chain to make it a flail. Yeah, a flailless flail. So, we're familiar with this beach here. This is where Skip was. But I don't remember if we saw what lies beyond. Shadow of Rome? Was that the one made by Acclaim? I remember seeing that, and back when I was a little dumb kid, I thought it looked awesome. Capcom, okay. I think Acclaim had a different one. It was similar. Oh, that's right, we can't actually get up to this part. So this part, if you go... Oh, we can't see it. If you climb... If you go up to the cliff behind Jack's lighthouse where... Well, you could first person in swim mode. You can drop down here, but I don't think there's actually anything here. You know what, we're not... Again, people are gonna hate me. But we're not keeping this save, so I'm gonna cheat to get up here. Yeah, if you start from the lighthouse and kind of carefully hop down, you can get here, but it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there's a clam. And there is a chest. So yeah, there is a reason to get down here. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right, left, left. And not much to see. Yes, Ancient Reapers, that's what I'm showing off here. Who killed Captain Alex? Never heard of it. Nightmare Before Christmas game? Never heard of such a thing. Walk from the first aisle to the second? What? Oh, from here? Or from the other one? Skips. The old ball and chain? AKA my wife? 90-90. Gandon Action Kung Fu. Interesting. Alright, well, here's the lizard. No Fuego lizard. But yes, there's a nice little shipwreck here. I can't tell if it's a recycled asset from something. Wonder if it's the same as the one in Gothic 1. There's a chest here. Right, left, left, right, right. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, left. Right. Right. Son of a bitch! This is harder than the Fingers chest in the Thieves Guild. Left, left, right, right, left, 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 right, right, right. 250 golds. Morgenstern. So it's supposed to be Morningstar then. Ah, that makes sense, because it is similar to what we would classically call the Morningstar. And here, there's a rough bastard sword. Val, I wasn't even looking at the chat while I was doing it, and I was paying attention. Yeah, that's what, Loaderbox, that's what Voster just found out over on Ye Twitch. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show. I don't think, before we move on, I guess, does anyone have anything in mind that I haven't shown, other than the crawler armor that I'm not going to bother with. The rest of this we did on camera. I just reloaded an earlier save to do this. You're right. Val, that's going to be one of the things I show after. I'm mostly sticking to, like, Easter eggy kind of stuff I'm going to do after.